Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I took a little bit of time off, basically because I was coming up with another video idea, and then I found out my grandma was not doing so hot, and so I went up north, and basically on my way up there she passed, so I spent some time up there helping cleaning things. I got some antique furniture out of it though, and some of my favorite childhood books that are the best books ever. But anyway, yeah, I'm okay. She knew her time was coming. Last time I went up there, she told me she didn't think she had much longer. So, I mean, it sucks, but at least I think these kinds of deaths are easier than a young person getting into a car accident or something like that for sure. But yeah, I'm doing all right. Anyway, let's move on. So while I was up there, my tomato seeds germinated. Let me get this turned around for you. And they decided to germinate while they were on the dining room table, just getting that kind of light. So they're all super leggy. And I had them outside the day after the day I came back, because it's a 6-hour drive. So I got back home about 4 o'clock, and then I stuck them outside, give them as much light as possible, and then stuck them under these parts of the grow lights. And I've been turning them. Like last night, I turned it after I came home from work at 3:30 because I opened. Then I opened again today and turned them back around. So I'm trying to give them all equal lighting and whatever. But I may have to restart some of these because some of them are super leggy. But I'm going to try first. I'm going to experiment with them. I'm not going to go down without a fight. And it's still early in the year. I got time to grow more tomatoes if I need to. They do need watered though, especially the ones that haven't fully germinated yet. Excuse me. So there's that. Alocasia Corm propagation is going fantastic. I have one plant that is getting ready to show its... Sorry about that. I accidentally pushed a button. So it's getting ready to show its first beautiful little leaf. And then I've got other corms in here that are starting to do a little something something. So they all did not start out at the same, they're taking their own time doing what they want per plant. See, like that one's starting, but then I got some more corms in here that just aren't doing anything. And maybe that's because I didn't peel this outer part off of it good enough. I don't know. So, I've watched a lot of videos on this, and a lot of people do like to peel the outside of it, but I don't know. Whatever. They're growing, so that's what matters. So I'm excited about that. So that makes me want to... Whenever I purchase Alocasia, I'd like to try to get them in 6-inch pots, because then there's probably going to be corms in there. I bought 4-inch pots, and there was one tiny corm in there. Yeah, it wasn't very sizable to speak of. So either that or just buying corms themselves, because they're pretty easy to get going, it seems like. Or at least I wouldn't mind trying a different variety of Alocasia to propagate. And let me show you what I picked up at Lowe's today. So I got this big Aglaonema Silver Bay at Lowe's for 15 bucks. It's a Costa Farm plant, and it comes with this cash pot too. But when I picked up the plant, I was going through each one of them, because they're kind of sitting under a bottom shelf in a little not highlighted place. And you can see some of the tips on the leaves had yellowing and whatever from watering, but this was sitting in water. Like there was water at the top of the soil level. It was so bad. So I dug the inner pot out, dumped the water out, and I left it out. I'm going to leave it out of its cash pot for a little bit while I clean it up and stuff, let it dry up a little bit more. But this was the healthiest looking plant. And if you could see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 plants in there. And so I've got this little plant trading group started up. They're going to pick me up. My coworker is going to pick me up a Siam Aurora Aglaonema. And then when I repot this, I'm going to split her a plant and me a plant. And as many plants as I can get out of there. And we'll just trade them throughout the club. And just, whenever you get a plant trade, it's fun. And it helps keep costs down. For sure, for a hobby. But yeah, 15 bucks for this size of plant I thought was a steal. And then I got this Marble Queen Pothos. This is a 4-inch pot for 8 bucks. And I've seen them grow up moss poles and they get the fenestrations in them and such. And so I'm going to research that because I actually like the look of a marble pothos growing on a moss pole with the fenestrations and then the big variegated leaves. I really like that. It's kind of like Monstera Thai constellation vibes and stuff. So I'm going to move forward with that idea. I think I'm going to end up doing more research before I do it, but and I'm probably going to let it try to settle in my house. I know I get super excited about plants sometimes and I can't help myself but repot and share. And it's always best to wait like a couple days to a couple weeks to let the plant adjust to your climate and stuff so it's less stressed out. And some plants I've done that with and some plants I just get too excited with. But let me tell you what, the plants that I wait out on end up turning up better. So do as I say and not as I do. And wait to repot your plants. Okay, moving on. But anyway, I think that would look nice going up a moss pole and all that. Now this is my Dracaena Lemon Surprise, and I've never heard of this variety before, but it looks like, hold on, I've got a tornado. Here, look at that. There's the tornado, and then there's the Lemon Surprise. I like how it's the same but different. I think they really complemented. Maybe I should grow them side by side. I think that would be cute. I don't know. We'll find out. I liked it. The Dracaena Tornado, I did wait to repot it like until it needed rewatering again. And it's holding up great. The Stramanthe Triostar, I also waited to repot that till it needed water. And actually, I've had it for... Since last time I went to Northern Indiana, I bought it at the Meyer in Lafayette. And so it's been down here for over a month and I just repotted it. See this Pothos Epipremnum Amplicium Silver Streak? It's looking sad. Monstera Peru, looking stressed out and sad. So my Hoya and stuff haven't yet. Fingers crossed. Don't get excited. See the begonia, it's still trying to figure out what it wants. But I actually think it might like this spot better than closer to the grow light. I don't know. But here's my Syngonium no ID. I don't know what it is. I want to say a pixie, but I could be lying. It's a little sunburnt right now. I stuck it out on the porch, and apparently Syngonium is a little sensitive to sun. So keep it in a shady place if you put it outside. Bright indirect sun, as they say. What does that even mean, really? No one will ever really know. Yeah, so I'm excited. So I'm going to unwind and, oh, I also got a mini variegated lipstick plant too. See, I bought these big, huge 8-inch planters at Kroger in Monticello, Indiana, of a Hoya bilobata and a mini variegated lipstick plant. And I split them up and gave some to my mom, my coworker. Yeah, so we got plants. And I'm liking the vinings on the plant stand too. I think it's looking really tropical. The dining room is like one of my favorite places to hang out anymore. All right, everybody, I'm going to decompress from work and clean and all that fun stuff. Y'all take care and thanks for stopping by. I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.